A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Down the first baseline. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Squared that one up just a little late. One out, nobody on. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now, Adam Duvall. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in. And standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin
in there, strike one. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. And he's back easily. He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a stop. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Will Myers. No one aboard for him and 2 gone here in the first.
Myers.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Bailey sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall ranging back onto the third-floor balcony and gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he takes ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
Hit back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter
from the stretch. Scott Schebler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Kiermaier coming on. 2 down. In now.
Batting 8. Right fielder, number 33.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here. Now in the box, Paul Golden. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fouled back. Ready on 1-2. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Guerra. He'll get to take his first cuts
number
here.
70.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit hard on the ground to short. To his right, Peraza. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side. And here's Jose Peraza, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
The left fielder, number
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
That one's in there, 3-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Craig Knott. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. At the plate, Brett Nicholas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Ready for another chance. Kevin Kiermaier. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a well hit ball out to right center field. In to score, the runner from second, Nicholas, rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, Will Myers. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted into the air out toward center field. After it is Hamilton. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. Settling in now, Paul Golden. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now batting
from the stretch. Here's 70. The pitch. Guerra is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Suarez.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Villanueva. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Craig Knott. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peraza takes it in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Into the box,
number 9.
Brett Nicholas. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Duvall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, number 33 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 33.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. They're going to try to wave that runner around third. And the runner from first comes around to score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Billy Hamilton.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there. Peraza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A tag, and he is out at third. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. In is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. To third. And he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Line toward right center. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Here's Will Myers. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That's a ball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Hosmer. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to and that brings up Scott Schebler. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Ready for another.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now. Ready once again, number 33. Christian Friedrich. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw.
Christian Friedrich.
Aquino will come on to pinch hit now with a runner. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Grounded to third. Reined in. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Number 9, shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now another 1-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Paul Golden. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Paul
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
70.
Guerra. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Villanueva 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. Striding in once again, Craig Knott. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That's in there. Base hit. Villanueva is on his way home. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Scooter Gennett
sends that one out of play for strike 1. check swing grounder to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. It's in time. Now at the plate, Joey Votto is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Striding into the box.
And number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Peraza scoops it up. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. A bullet to first base. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Scott.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll get in there safely. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Gerard Deardorff will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
24, Gerard.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now.
Number 84.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. And here's Jose Peraza. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. And he is out on the tag. On to Hosmer, a double play in the inning. Here's Will Myers. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in one.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Aquino coming in. Another 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Myers is retired, and there's one away. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Paul Golden. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bailey sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's safe. Settling in now, Guerra. A great opportunity for it. And now after the 2-out double, they want to make sure to get someone out there who can score on a base hit. So we'll see if pinch runner out at second base. Hunter Renfroe will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Safe at the plate as they tack on one more to make it 7-3 now. Now at the plate, Christian Villanueva. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come. Into the box. Now, Billy Hamilton.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Grounded back up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Hannon. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Now pitching for the Padres.
First offering on its way. Scooter Gennett stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Villanueva onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. On the move is Kiermaier. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor.